she is speaking. Welcome to Yana. Kindly go subscribe to my YouTube channel. In case you didn't subscribe to my YouTube channel, this is Julian. A girl came from Uganda, from the Pearl of Africa to United Arab Emirates. The what? The country of sons and daughters. Yes, I came here to hustle to change the life of my children and to make my mom just a happy woman. For you, the single mothers, just know I'm with you wherever you are. I feel you. You are just enough for who you are. You don't need anyone. You don't need to change anything. You are just enough. By the way, don't forget that. For you, the single mothers, you are just enough, and you're doing a great job. Don't forget that. We know what you're doing. We appreciate your work. We appreciate your efforts. But why are we appreciating your efforts? You've done so much. Yes. And you've proved a point. If you've not yet proved any point or you haven't yet done something, just know you will do it. You will make it. And you are on the right track. Yeah. Ntandikire wanchukube ntya. For you who are there, I don't know the time in your country, but where I am, it's just 4 p.m. It's coming to 5. I'm about to leave to go home. And for those who have not yet woken up, when you're in bed, guys, get up, get up, get up. Go and work. Go hustle. Go do something to change your lives. Every day I come here, I shout for you. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Go work. Savings. Let's save a little to save ourselves. Guys, you're not listening. Why am I saying all that? I say that because of experience. I have experience in that. Things have been happening up and down. I've been off almost for 2 weeks, all right? All for 14 days, for just 12 days. Yeah, but that's too much. When I'm not here, yet I need you. You need me. I need to be in my channel. You know, there is someone there who is stuck just the same way I am. All who needs just to be given a little confidence to know she can still do it. That's me. All that's you. Yeah. So, I need to give you this story. The life we are living here in UAE versus the life, yeah, what people know. The life is not easy as people think it is. I won't say that everything is easy, but in my own country, all you in your own country, you've never slept on the streets. Can you imagine coming UAE and you sleep on the streets? That's so absurd. But I've been there. That's why I was off. But not saying that I did sleep there because I wanted. No, no, no. For some few accidents that do happen along the way. So that's why we were on the streets for 12 good days. Actually, there was a little accident that caused the fire, and the building was on fire. Well, that's so sad, by the way. May the souls of those people who lost their lives during the incident rest in peace. And for those who are injured, may the Almighty God heal you so fast. It's not easy, I know, but this is something that happened unexpectedly. It didn't happen like how we planned it. No one wanted to be on the streets. No one wanted to be there. We all wanted a good life, but unfortunately, some lost their lives during that fire outbreak that was there. It was there on the 8th of this month, by the way. And when it happened, for those who go for morning shifts, were already out. For those who stay for mid shifts, evening shifts, night shifts, were home. So some lost their lives, some didn't lose their lives. Unfortunately, some didn't make it. But lucky enough, we are still here for those who are here. And we should be grateful for that. Yeah, I'm one of the grateful people. Yeah, we lost, but we didn't lose all. We managed to save. That makes us grateful. This is it all that I can say. When I say, guys, wake up, go work, please save, I mean it. Because I know the use of saving. We've been stuck for 2 good weeks. Nowhere to sleep. Nothing to eat, nothing to drink. We were surviving on the mercy of the people. Yeah, this that I'm speaking is facts, reality. We've been surviving on the mercy of some supermarkets, some few restaurants, but no one came out to say, I'm going to help these people, I'm going to do this for these people. No one came out. No. I won't lie, I didn't see those people coming out. I didn't. Yeah. But it did happen. whereby when the building caught fire, we are all asked to vacate the building, to leave the building. And we all, what did we do? We stood outside the building, waiting and standing, hoping, hoping that maybe they'll open it in 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. No, and they didn't open it. They didn't open the building. We waited for more than actually days, weeks. You understand what I'm saying? And since everything was inside the rooms, like our beds, our mattresses, people were sleeping. You will see those videos, I'll post them here, where people were outside without nothing to eat, nothing to drink, no clothing on their bodies. You can imagine personal hygiene was dropped in just those 12 days. It was so absurd. But shout outs to those people who managed to come out, the likes of Chethram Supermarket, the Mark Supermarket. There's some few restaurants, I don't know their names, but they managed to provide shawarma for the people. They managed to provide drinks, what, everything. Those people, they did it for us. Yeah. And saying, we can't leave these people to stay without eating. There is some KM supermarkets managed to provide some small mattresses for people who were sleeping in the streets. For those who had in some money, they had to go and look for bed spaces. Some had to go to their friends to share beds. Some stayed on the streets, hoping and praying hard to see that they were opening up that building. Life wasn't hard. You can't imagine, you can't believe yourself not showering. Okay, I'm thankful to the church that said, and even the mosque. By the way, that mosque then in Khalidi, it said, no, let those people come and sleep here. They can use our water. And the Chatham said, you people, I'll provide free water, free juice, free bread, baskets, everything they managed, yes, they provided. Thanks to them. They did that. And even they provided the restroom with their water. People could go there and shower, you know. And people could go buy clothes almost every day because they have to go and work. Now you can imagine, today you do shopping, tomorrow shopping, tomorrow shopping. If you had not saved, what would you use to buy those clothes? I mean, nothing you would use. So if you had saved, you would be in a better place. That's why I come here and shout, guys, let's go to work, let's go to work. When we work, let's save. Yeah, the street is high because you don't know what you're going to eat tomorrow. You don't know how you're going to survive. That's why I respect that. Yeah. Let me welcome those who are here. I don't know. Harun, you're welcome here. I don't know from which country. Romero, hello. Naim from Bangladesh, how are you? Park Marume, you're welcome. Hi, how are you guys? Yeah, for you are here. When you don't yet subscribe, kindly go subscribe. For those who subscribed, thank you so much. Go visit those videos there, like them, comment, better share them. Yeah, I know I've been away for a long period of time, but I'm back, alhamdulillah. Not fully back, at least 70%. Yeah, I'll settle. I've missed you so much, guys. I missed you. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. But what could stop me? Nothing. I'm back. No borders, no limits. I have to rise. Yeah, because I'm a Ugandan, I'm an African woman. So things weren't simple. Guys, I won't lie to you. Things were not what? Simple during those trial moments. So during these trial moments that we were facing, by the way, when people didn't have what to eat, who came out? It was Shethram, some Mark supermarket, some restaurant, I don't know its name, but those people provided something for the people to eat. People slept on the streets. People lost things. Because when they opened up the building, oh my God, we saw tears. We saw tears. People cried because they lost so much. So much was lost. I can't lie to you. So much was lost. Remember, these are the people who had already paid the rent. The thing happened after people cleared off rent. Like if it happened actually on the 8th of this month. Now you can imagine when you've just cleared rent and then you sleep out 12 days, you know, you don't have any more money to go and pay somewhere else to sleep. You understand what I'm saying, you guys? when you don't have where to go and sleep, but you need to survive, you need to go and work, you need to rest well, you need to make this body relax. And they've opened the building, you have nothing. All the clothes are smelling smoke. Some are like carbon black. And asking yourself, where can I start from? Obviously, you have nowhere to start from. You are back to square one. I'm giving you the real thing. You are back to square one. Meaning you are going to start afresh. No, for instance, if you didn't have any saving, how are you going to manage? How are you going to cope up? How are you going to solve this? Because after they opened the building, they said, we've given you 3 days to vacate the building. Take out everything of yours. And people were dying, running, rushing to take out their things. But taking them where? Nowhere. For those who saved something, they put out their things. But taking them where? Nothing. You could see people holding bags that were heavy. Taking them out. When they packed everything of theirs, their clothes, their shoes, their everything, their documents, they're running out of the building. After the building was opened, of course they went out. But where were they going? Since the landlords couldn't refund any penny, where were they going? That means they were going to use their extra money, their little saving, to look for another place. And this is an emergency you are not prepared for. No one was prepared for the fire outbreak. No one. Because the fire outbreak happened at 8:30. When it happened at 8:30, morning shift people, most of them had left. Now you can imagine the afternoon shift, evening shift, night shift, they are in the room sleeping. And fire is on. Some even no one could notice that their friends are inside those buildings. This was a trial moment. This is something that could leave everyone speechless because we didn't expect it. You can imagine leaving your home, going to work, and when you are coming back from work, you find everyone outside standing, you find police, fire brigade, everyone, you find ambulances on the building. What comes into your mind? You just know everything is gone. I'm back to square one, I have nothing to do. Oh my God, God come and intervene. In fact, even if you call God 1,000 times, the fire outbreak has already happened. We can't solve anything. Okay? Okay. The fire. Hi, Ibrahim. I have you. Thank you so much. Yeah, but I can't say that it wasn't a trial moment. It was. How are you guys? It was really upset for us. We couldn't handle, by the way. Things happen so fast. This is something that happened when no one expected it. Imagine some people. Actually, when the police came, but this is what I haven't told you. The police came and it was like it wanted to give us hope. Yeah, it wanted to give us hope. But you know what they said? Yeah, I'm your brother from the... Wow, thank you. Do you know what they did? This is what they did. They said, for you pregnant women, come here. For you with babies, come here. Can you imagine? Okay, present all of your IDs. We presented the IDs because this is what the police wanted. Present your IDs. All the women presented our IDs. After presenting our IDs, this is what they did. They got all of us. They collected our IDs. After collecting all our IDs, do you know what happened next? They saw were very many, very, something like 200 IDs that they had in their hands. And then they said, okay, for those who are pregnant, come here with your IDs. Of course, the pregnant women had to go there. And then they said, for those who are having babies, come here. And so those people had to go there. So it wasn't easy, by the way. No, not at all. Wait, me come. Hey. Oh, wait. Where are you from? I'm from Uganda, Ibrahim. I'm from Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. I'm from the Pearl of Africa. By the way, Ibrahim, if you want to subscribe, kindly go subscribe to my YouTube channel and visit my videos there, like them, leave a comment, please. Okay, share them. Okay, for those who have not yet subscribed, kindly go subscribe. So I was telling about the police. This is what the police did. All of you ladies, come here. We went so fast, hoping for something better from them. We reached in front of them. We stood. Present your IDs. People present their IDs. Those without IDs, when you have visa, come in front. Ladies went. As like an hour, they said, you, the pregnant ladies, stand aside. Those ladies went and stood aside. You with the babies, stand aside. Those people stood aside. And then they said, now for you with babies, come here. They started reading. They collected their IDs. These ones are collected their IDs. And then they said, actually, the time I'm talking about, this is 3 a.m. the morning. After collecting the IDs, then they were like, you know what? We are going to get all of you where to sleep. We waited. When we wait, we were like stupid people standing in front of police officers. Not any update, not what. We waited until that 3 a.m. And you know what they did? They rented somewhere where people would go to sleep. Unfortunately, they paid for 2 days, just 2. Out of that 12 days we've been outside, they paid for 2. And when the 2 days were done, these people were asked to vacate the place. Imagine the pregnant women and those fresh mothers. They had to vacate and come back onto the street to survive. Because they're not given food, they're not given anything. So they had to come back in the street and feed. You know. Hi, how are you? So, life was tough for them. Those when they came back to the streets, they looked all like they were not existing because they couldn't believe that something we solved was going to be solved in 2 days. It was taking more and more days, more and more time. People didn't have what to wear. People didn't have anything, nowhere to shower from, no, nothing to eat, nothing completely. The only place they had to go to was to visit Chethram supermarket. All the mosque, you know. Those are the only savior places we used to go to. And if you want to shower, you go to Cheotham's, you take shower. If you want to eat, you wait, they will bring something to eat. Just there, those people with good hearts who did that. Of course, I won't say everyone was bad to them. No. Those people did great work for the people who were on the street. For those 12 days, those people have been there for them. So, something so funny that happened. Every time they used to tell us the building's electricity has that problem. That wiring was done poorly. What else did they tell us? The building was so old. So many things, you know. You can imagine in your country you didn't sleep on the street. And you come in a country that is not just you sleep on the street. You face a life you never imagined. Yet you left your home to come and stay in a better place. I think our people down home, okay, outside JE, they think we are sleeping like angels, we are feeding like angels. Unfortunately not. Some of us even have slept on the street after clearing off the rent fee, and it hasn't been refunded, by the way. You can imagine paying that rent off and it's not being refunded. What do you take? Obviously, you will feel bad. You've paid that money and someone has not refunded it. And you haven't used the month. But after opening the building, they're like, please vacate the building. Please vacate the place. almost 24 flats, so 24 floors were closed. The whole building was closed. How many people were left homeless, if you can imagine? Something like 300 people or 400 people were left homeless. People are left on the streets to die of hunger, you know? Nowhere to sleep, nothing to dress, you know. Hey, life was hard. No shelter, no food, no clothing. Those things were denied to people just because of fire. And the fire that caused just almost one room, it caused for the suffering of more than 400 people. That's how upset it was. I don't know if that was justice. I don't know if that was care. I don't know if it was protecting other people. I don't know. But I just have to give my opinion here that this is something that was done wrong, because this was not the first building to get burnt. No. Every day, every night, every hour, even now we can be here when I'm talking and they tell us there is a building somewhere outside that has caught fire again. And after they take down the fire, people go back to sleep. I don't know why this building, the case was also so different that they had to close for people outside. 12 good days, people sleeping on the streets. This is so absurd. This is insane. Even asking people to vacate the premises. Minors asking the landlords that please refund some money. These people have nowhere to go. That's why every day when I come here, I shout, please guys, let's go work. Please guys, get up, get up, get up, get up. I don't shout for nothing. I know you'll earn out of that working hard. You'll save something out of that working hard. Because if you don't work, what will you save? You won't save anything. With that, I'm very sure. You can save anything. Same way, if I don't save, what will save me tomorrow? I need to make a saving so that what I've saved can save me another day. That's why you still need tomorrow is hope, not a promise. So when I tell you save, guys, I mean it. What you save today will save you tomorrow. Don't allow, no borders should stop you. Keep on fighting, keep on pushing. Now I see these single mothers, you ladies, you are just enough. You can still push on, you can still fight, you can still change everything. You don't need other strings to pull so much strings. You are just enough. You're doing a great job, ladies. Now, for instance, I saw here ladies, some of them even, they don't know where the father of their babies were at that moment. But they were doing everything to see they provide the services to their children. Why? They did that out of love. Something is pushing them. It's if you don't have something that is pushing you, you can't vote. So let's save so that we don't suffer. Let us not allow this life really trigger our mind and change our mind into thinking that nothing can be done. No. Now look into the 12 days. What have we done? So much. We kept on pushing. We went for work. We used to get our small money. We go, we buy clothing every day, and you still go to work. That was so good. Yes, for you who were attending work, thank you so much. For those who didn't attend, I can understand your problem. Some of you didn't have what to wear. This one I told you that for those who are hustling on the streets, we always tell ourselves that we are hustling. The life of the street is not easy. So this is the kind of life that we were facing also. We didn't know where we are going to sleep at the end of the day. What are we going to go back home with in case we are going back on the streets? What are we taking? Anyone who could call you, you would think maybe these people want to threaten me in one way or another. Those are things that used to come into our ears, into our mind. We would think that maybe they want to question me. What caused the fire? Yet I was not at home. I was already at work. What are they going to question me? Why are they calling me? Why is it me? Those are the questions that are coming into people's minds. already they had already got this fear that they were asked, some of you present here your IDs, and some didn't have the proper documents. But they are trying hard to survive. Things are not the same anymore. So for our people who are there at home, who think we are sleeping like princes, the queens, the kings, the prince, no, it's vice versa. Life is not favoring at all, yeah. If you should know, we are not having it all. If you don't sit down in your homes and you relax and you're like, oh, my daughter will send me 500. No, before you think of me sending you 500, first ask yourself, did she eat? Does she have shelter? Does she have food? You know? The moment you get those answers, then you are free to call me and say, please send me this amount of money. I will improvise. I'll do my best to do that. So, the life you people, actually for this month was vice versa. For you think we are in a good life, yet we're in a struggling, sweet life. Whereby we didn't have where to sleep, whereby we didn't have what to cover. We were sleeping on the floors. You can imagine sleeping on the floor. You can imagine having nothing to cover. Thank God we used to sleep when the world is looking at us. The moon was up there. The moon was there to protect us. Mother Nature. So when we used to wake up early in the morning, it was ever the sunrise waking us up. And when the sunrise was waking us up, you can imagine that heat. Because where I am, it's ever hot. So you can imagine when it's so hot and you're waking up all feeling like, what next? What to do next? There are thousands who didn't have anything to wear. Who didn't have any money by there to buy even a single cloth. So some even what they had to do was to go walk another basements to try to go inside to get something. People cried because they lost so much. Of course we lost. At least we saved the some. We are grateful. We are thankful for that. But where does that leave us? In losses. Because there are those who lost their lives. There are those who were injured. And where are they? They couldn't provide post-mortem. Of course, because I'm not interested. Even if they provide it, where I'm going to take the post-mortem? Nowhere. I wasn't interested. Even when they told me the building was under a poor wiring, they did poor wiring, I asked myself, what can I do? I'm sleeping outside. All I need is to go and sleep well. I think those are things people are telling themselves. That those people needed to take some rest, better rest, to make their bodies resty from work, from hard working. You go out, you stand for 8 hours, 10 hours. Okay, now. For those who work for 6 hours. But even if you're working for 6 hours, you needed to go home and rest. Because the mind needs somewhere to rest. Not to go and work as if there is nothing. So when I say, guys, wake up, please go work, I mean it. We need to go work. We need to work hard. We need to do it. But don't forget to go subscribe to my YouTube channel, YANADAMOTHER. I'm high. Yeah, I'm the lady from the Pearl of Africa, Uganda. Yeah, who came to the sons and that's of United Arab Emirates to hustle for the sake of my kids and my mama. And I believe even you, the single ladies, you are there, the single mothers who are hustling. Shout outs to you. Those in Saudi Arabia, you guys, I love you so much. Those in India, I love you so much. Anywhere, everywhere you are. Yes, those in America, I love you so much. At least some people, they can text and say, you lady, we no longer see you. My friends in Qatar. I have my friend from Caribbean. Yeah, Caribbean, is it? Yeah. Guys, I love you so much. kindly go visit my YouTube channel. View those videos, please. Try to comment. Leave a comment, by the way. If you didn't subscribe, subscribe, please. Share those videos and like them. We need to build my YouTube channel. Of course, you guys, I have a course. When I reach 500, I need to give out some pads to our girls there, deep in the villages who can't afford those pads, So I need you guys to come here and help me build my YouTube channel. With you, I believe I can make it. So this is what I was telling you. Life was so hard for those days. I remember the first day when it happened. It was a Wednesday. Yeah, 8th was Wednesday. I went to sleep at my sister's place. But then when I slept, I slept at around 3:30 a.m. And then when I woke up when it's 9, and I said, oh my God, I need to go take a shower. But I'm going to take a shower. What clothes will I wear? I found out myself that I had nothing to put on. So that day I missed work. I said, no, today I won't work. Now, lucky enough, I'm missing out that day. Since it was a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I don't work. I'm home. Now, those were the hard days. Me, I can talk about. The 3 days were hard for me. That is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What is next? Imagine I don't work those days. I stay home the 3 days. What to eat, what to drink, where to stay, to spend your time from. Nowhere, no internet, nothing. You're just roaming on the streets. Even when I had to board a bus, and then move from one place to another. When I boarded the bus 101, and I had to go very far. I think that's Maziadi Mall, for those who don't know this place. I went up to the bus by the ends, and then I came back. Actually, those are, I think, around 2 hours. All I was doing that is to pass time. How much is your rent? Africa will never unite. My rent is 1.3. Actually, 1.3, yes, in Uganda money. Then in United Arab Emirates, it's 1,300. Just a small room. Just a small room, not big, not a full one. No, a room which can occupy 4x6 bed, and you put a small fridge, and then put what? Small fridge, a smoker table, in case you have, yeah, that's it. So that those hours passed, and then I had to board another bus. That's 170 going to Araha, at where it stops from. Then I went. So you share the same currency as Uganda? Wow. No, it's not. It's vice versa. As of now, can you make? Okay. So Uganda money has dropped. That 1 dirham is 1 dirham is 920. 1 dirham and 27. Yes, as of now. So that means it's not. But before it was good. We were sharing the same currency. When it's showing 1,000 was 1 million in Uganda. But as of now, it changed. Okay. So you can imagine someone boarding a bus to Araha, going where Araha, and coming back, So it wasn't easy for me to survive those days. I can't lie. It wasn't easy. Personally, I can't lie. Yeah. Because that thing really took away my thinking. To an extent that I felt like, no, my life has changed. My life was something disorganized, very, very disorganized. That I used to think, what is next? When I don't see what is next, I used to tell myself, no cherry. Oh no. Let me use a tomato since no cherry. How about shit. So I felt that my life was completely disorganized. I can't lie to you guys. Life was really so funny. I was asking myself, how am I going to get out of this? How are my kids going to survive? All those were the questions I had for myself. No. Anyway, thank God we passed through it. We managed to pass through it. Even if it didn't leave us the same, but we managed. We did it. Me, personally, I would say we managed to survive. And when I say we managed to survive, I don't say that everything went as we had planned. No. No, 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 no. Everything was so bad because some people lost their lives. Anyway, like one of those people that lost their lives, I boarded with that person bus to here, and that person lost his life. And he was a chef, a good friend of mine, lost his life through that tragedy that happened. So those days were hard, very super hard. When I tell people that things are not easy, guys, don't say I'm lying. No, I'm not lying. Things are not easy. The life we're living was vice versa. You can imagine when your mama, your pa, they believe that everything is good for you. And they hear you say, I'm sleeping on the streets of the United Arab Emirates. This is too big. Yeah, no. This one is okay. And then they hear you are sleeping on the streets of United Arab Emirates, and when they hear that you're sleeping on the streets of the United Arab Emirates, they say, no one can sleep on the streets. You can. And it's very possible, by the way. Very. Even you can wake up one day when you don't have what to eat. It has this fudge. You can wake up because there are those people who are hustling without jobs. When they wanted to go to permanent jobs, and they ask themselves, what am I going to do next? And what am I going to do next? They'll go do part-time which can't help them survive. What's this? When they can't survive on that part-time. So life isn't there safe here. Those who wish to come and join, yes, you come and join. No one is saying don't come to join. You are free to come and join. Yes, the door is ever open. The entrance is open. The expensive one is the exit, whereby if you fail to renew your documents, you'll visit jail. Am I lying? For you who are in UAE, when you are here, you can speak. Am I lying? Someone told me it's in UAE. Do you think I'm lying? I don't think that I'm lying in any way. I'm just speaking facts here. How hard it was for us. You can imagine you're taking a shower from a supermarket. The supermarket is not giving you something to eat, something to drink. And so I had to ask myself, how did the other people survive? And some were ever seated outside from morning to evening, when they have nothing to do. And no one was there to say, yes, you can do this. No, those people are not there. So life being hard alone, everything actually just went absurd for them. I can't say that things are easy. I can't say things are bad. Everyone has a way of surviving of their own way. Everyone is surviving on their own way here. But if you are surviving on your own way, think about that day. You will sleep on the street. You will have nothing to eat. Are you ready for that day? Okay, if you are coming, are you ready to save? Or you are coming to sit and relax and wait when you have such emergencies? You will make other people's lives hard by going door to door. Okay, there are those ones who said, no, I want to manage this kind of situation, to sleep on the street. Let me go. And let me go and stay in a bed space. Let me go stay with a friend, And others went to stay in their bosses' homes. Others went back to accommodation. Who had left accommodation had to go back. You can imagine, you said tomorrow, I've left accommodation, you even sign Acknowledge me that you've left the accommodation. And the most absurd part, you go back. And why are you going back? Because of the fire. And they didn't provide where to sleep for you. So bad. I speak this, I tell you guys, things are not easy. Things are not easy outside here. So don't see people here jumping. One is eating her ice cream every day. She's posting eating ice cream. She's posting drinking, going to the gym and going swimming. And they're like, wow, everything is easy. My dear, it will be easy when you have a job. It will be easy when you've made some savings. But if you haven't made any savings, nothing is good. Now, I won't lie to you. Okay? So, for those that lost their lives, I'll always keep praying for them. We feel bad for them. People didn't receive their refund so that they can pay for someone to sleep. That even some, their property is still out. They have nowhere to take that property because they don't have the money. They had just taken away their money. They didn't have enough savings to go and rent somewhere else. Some have to go opt for bed space and start over. These are things that are happening every day. These are the challenges we are facing every day. This is the reality. I'm telling you this, I've seen this happening. People are not minding about their lives. When I come here and I shout, guys, let's go work, let's go save, don't stay home. I don't want you to ask yourself these questions, like the questions of, what do I eat? What do I have to do? I guess you know why I said that. It's not something easy to do, but you can try. Yes, you can try. And through persistence, you'll make it, I believe. You can make it, but after too much persistence. If you don't persist, you won't make it. So, if you're there and you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Yana. That's my YouTube channel handle name. Go subscribe, watch my videos, and after watching my videos, kindly leave a comment, share them, subscribe for those who have not yet subscribed, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Okay, thank you so much. Have a good evening and a blessed, peaceful evening. By the other month is ending, guys. Have you saved something? Have you been going out to work so that we can expect something at the end of the month? All no. If you've not yet, please. The year is ending, the month is ending. Please do something for your souls. Make your souls important. Make good use of your souls. Don't just relax. Don't relax. Things are not easy. Nothing is easy. Okay, I have a blessed evening. See you in time. Hopefully I'm back. Yeah, I hope nothing else comes up. Yeah, bye-bye. See you. God bless you.